Hello, thank you for joining me. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. And this is for card of the week. This is for week commencing 25th of July 2021. And I'm using the Butterfly Oracle this week, which are some absolutely beautiful cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so it is card for week commencing 25th of July 2021. Right, card of the week for July 25th 2021. Okay, so let's have a look what we've got here. We've got realizations and epiphanies. Okay, it's quite an interesting one, isn't it? People realizing things, waking up, as some people say, realizing they're being duped, realizing they're being lied to. Epiphanies, also, an epiphany is like when you suddenly get knowledge that may come as a bit of a shock to you as well. This is where people have come to an understanding of certain things, that they've reached conclusions that maybe things are not what they thought, things are not what they seem to be. It's like an internal change, because when we realize knowledge for ourselves, it's like a change that we have to go through, whether it's based on experiences or knowledge that we get from external sources that change our beliefs, that change our understanding of things. But it's an internal change when we come to a realization, and it's what's known as an epiphany. It can sometimes be quite like a sledgehammer moment. And with these type of things, I actually put them into two categories, just for ease of reference. And I put them into two categories. One being the worm, the worm. What's the word I'm looking for? The worm treatment, which is where you experience something, and it may be minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, years, even later, when you come to a realization, or you find some other kind of knowledge out that links up to an experience that you've had and can give you further knowledge on it. So it's almost like a worm that's sort of wiggling its way into you. And then the other one I call a sledgehammer treatment, which happens in a split second. And this is where it's almost like a ball of knowledge or a ball of knowing gets hit straight into your heart, and it's almost like a sledgehammer that's behind it. It's literally like that within a split second. And it can actually be so strong that it can throw you against, almost feel like it's throwing you against the wall, and you land in a heap on the floor. And I've known times when, with myself, because I've experienced it myself, and I've also known other people who've experienced the sledgehammer treatment, and you end up as an emotional wreck for several minutes afterwards, because this knowledge just comes to you in split second. But that's where realization and epiphanies come into things. And what can happen when these type of things occur. So it can be quite a shock at times, and I think with everything that's been going on with the world recently, I think there may well be quite a few people having these occurrences and maybe even being in a shocked state, because there's a lot of things that have been going on in the background which a lot of people are not aware of. So now they're experiencing things that or truths that are quite important, and it's making them question the life that they've had, or it's making them question information that they've been given from other people. It could even be yourself, the person that's listening to this, who may be questioning things that maybe you've taken for granted. Maybe you just realised something, or maybe you've had knowledge that's just been given to you that's been a bit of a shock for you. New insights into information, new insights into way of doing things, new insights into beliefs. You may even need to reconsider choices that you've made, or you may see other people reconsidering choices that they've made. Things that you now feel uncomfortable about. But these things can happen. Sometimes the truth can hit us hard, but they always say the truth always comes out. It will never be hidden. It can be hidden for so long, but it will always come out in the end. And lies and things like that can be can stand for quite some time, but in the end, somebody's going to crack and tell the truth, or else they slip up and people realise the truth without them saying anything. So this is something that you need to grow from. If it's yourself that's had these epiphanies or realizations, it could be something really exciting that's happened to you, because it can be, especially when it's about spirituality and things like that, can be quite exciting, quite a nice thing to have happen. But it can also be something completely different. It could be skeletons in the closet in the family that have come out. And it could be learning things about the family that you didn't know before that could be a bit shocking. Or maybe one of your friends or family members suddenly tells you that they've had an instance where they have found something out about the family. Could even be somebody doing family tree that you speak to, and they say, "Oh, look here, we've had a mass murderer in the family." Hopefully not, but you get my drift. Or there could be some kind of colourful person that's there. It's quite an interesting character from a time gone. Another thing that's coming to me with this card is if you're somebody that's about to make choices and decisions in life, it's sort of saying to you, just sit down and do your research first. Don't jump into anything. Just take your time to do your research. I mean, how long is it going to take you to do a bit of research? Half an hour, a couple of hours, maybe, depending on what it is that you obviously need to make a choice about or a decision about. And some things are harder than others. But do your research and then make your choice or your decision based on information, based on knowledge that you've got, because that research may actually bring you realizations that you didn't think about before. Gives you information that you didn't have before. So don't be afraid to look into things more. And looking at the colours on this card, very earthy green and yellow in the background. Yellow is linked to the divine. As I say, the butterfly comes from the chrysalis, from the caterpillar. So very transformative into something beautiful. I mean, look at the blue on there. That's absolutely gorgeous. The blue is the colour of communication and the throat chakra, and also if it's a dark blue like around the edges, then that's the indigo of the third eye chakra, the intuition. So again, use your intuition, talk to people, get information from other people. You've got almost like two eyes there. Look into things more. Don't be afraid to look into things more, and also stay grounded. These are going, these tails on the butterfly's wings are going into the ground. Stay grounded. You've got the vegetation there as well. You've also got the blooms. The petals are wide open. So this is knowledge coming to you, like the sun going to the flowers, like the butterfly going to the flowers. The petals are wide open, accepting that knowledge. So just keep your mind open to accept any knowledge that comes to you, any realizations, and allow the epiphanies to come to you. Meditation can bring them for you as well. So that's another good way of doing things. So that's the card for this week anyway, the 25th of July 2021, Butterfly Oracle by Doreen Virtue. Let me know what you think of this deck as well below there. And I did do a video giving you um, a look at these particular cards if you like butterflies. I know some people don't like them. I think they're absolutely gorgeous, but if you have a look under the videos, you'll see the one showing you this deck. Okay, so click subscribe to hear more of the cards of the week, and I'll catch you next time. Enjoy your week, and I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.